You can play like you don't know, but I'm the motherfucking truth. Spitting real game and I'm clutching in the booth. We was both on one, now we fucking in the booth. She look me in my eyes, she say, nigga, you the truth. Bad and rude, body.
Back with another video. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be busting this stuff down because my springs should be here any minute. Which UPS dumbasses ain't fucking showed up yet, but they should be delivered today. And I need to bust these down. So basically what I need to do is take out the wheels because I had a lot more room than that because I modified these fenders front and back. The back is fine, we're dealing with the front, but these springs, if you notice, they're capped. See if I can. They're capped all the way to the top. So what that let me know is the pounds on the springs is not supporting the weight of the front of the car. So them were 450, them were 10 inch tall, 450 or 450 pounds per side. And I talked to Playboy Jeezy, shout out to Playboy Jeezy. He told me to get the 10 inch and 550 and we can try that out. Hopefully it's what I need. But of course I gotta take the wheels back off, and then I'ma also do the ball joints, upper and lower ball joints. Because if you notice right here, I'll show you how it is. Buddy I got the car from, he said, I believe he said he changed the ball joints, but obviously not, so I can't even quote that. But that bushing is bad on the upper and the lowers. The bushing is bad on the upper and the lowers. And you can see the lowers there. So, man, I can't have that. I really need to get, man, I could have swore I had some extra bushing because it seemed like the bushings on that piece right there, that's smashed up too. So, man, them were the I can't even remember what the fuck them is called. But I'm gonna have to fucking change them as well. Oh shit. But yeah, man, I'm about to start busting this thing down, man, and shit, hopefully it ain't too much of a pain in the ass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoot the car up a little bit just in case when I do lean this shit back. You already see how much room I got. But I'm gonna pull it up a little bit and then I'm gonna jack it up, put it on jack stands, and then I'm gonna start busting this thing down. So, man, this is the last little thing. I got everything up top done, everything done to the motor except for the expansion valve, which I gotta put that on. So I got the expansion valve. I got the relay in today, which is the relay is right there. And then the last thing I'll have to do is get my AC hoses ran, and I'll probably do that sometime next week. Or shit, since I'm taking off tomorrow, shit, I might fuck around and see if I can go ahead and get them things made while I'm bullshitting. So okay. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this shit done today, the springs, ball joints, and then we can go from there, because I'm not liking the way this shit is playing out right now. So man, let's start busting this thing down. Fuck it. the wheels off. He's got fucking fresh calipers, even though these things supposed to be damn stainless steel. And anytime these motherfuckers sit, you got a problem. But what I'm gonna do is, let's see, I gotta take the control arm off, and then I gotta do the castle nut on the back. I wonder what these things is called, because that bushing needs to be changed. Both of them bushings need to be changed too. I wonder if the auto parts store sell them bushings. I don't know. I have to go up there and check and see. But yeah, I gotta take that. Back this back a little bit. Gotta take. Hold on. Let me cut y'all back on. Let me get some light. Okay, here we go. So, of course, I do need the pressure wash up under here from all like the overspray and all that other shit, or probably just freshen it up. But I gotta take this castle nut off. That one, and then of course I got that one here, and then I got the 2 bolts up under here to take the spring and the shock off. I don't know why they didn't hit these with no anti-seize, but I gotta grab some anti-seize and put them on there, put that on there, all around there, so that I can adjust them properly. And then I'll do that first. So I'll probably change these first, take the bottom and this off, and then I can move accordingly on everything else. So just stay tuned. Okay, YouTube, I got the first ball joint off, and as you can see, like, I don't really blame nobody for shit like this. Because it's up for me, it's up to me to fucking, it's my car now, so it's up for me to check the motherfuckers and change them if they need to be changed. But this was, I was getting like a popping noise, and I guarantee you this what it was, rubbing up against this shaft right there. So yeah, it needed to be changed. And plus, let me see what these new ones look like. Because I never really liked that metal piece sitting down there anyways. But as you can see, let me open this up real quick. As you can see, this one is all metal. This one is all metal, so you pretty much see the difference. And these are supposed to be unbreakable. But you see the difference. So I'm gonna go ahead, slap these on, do the other side, the top real quick, and then we'll go ahead and proceed. Because the ball joint don't look bad. Don't get me wrong, it don't look bad, but like all of this shit is crushed up. So whoever put them on didn't put them on right, or just that they just didn't seat like they were supposed to. But yeah, the ball joint don't even look bad. They're actually good. It's just the rubber boot. But I'm gonna go ahead and change them anyway since I went ahead and got them. But yeah, these ain't bad at all. I mean, it's still hella tension on them. You can barely move that around. Of course, I'm doing it with one hand, but you can barely move that around, and that's the indication that it's good. Anything else like that's wiggling around and shit, that's how you know it's bad. But that's actually still good. But let's go ahead and continue. I'll see it. Springs are here, and let's go ahead and do this box one time. This is what I have been waiting for. 10-inch, 550 weight. And this should do it. Hopefully. Because I ain't trying to be fucking making the front end apart again. I'm not trying to be taking the front end apart again. I don't know why the fuck this say 450 and the box say, man, come on, bro. This clearly say SP 550. This one say, I don't know if it's the same or not. Fucking SF 450. Always getting done like this. Hopefully this shit is it. Because if it's not, let's see this one. Look at that. That one say 550. SP 550. And this motherfucker say 450. Man, look at that shit. Wow. You can tell the coil big. The coil is a little bit bigger. What the fuck? Oh man. But it's got that SP 550 on both of them. On both of the boxes. But they got the wrong. Well, this motherfucker gotta be the wrong one. Because it clearly say this motherfucker way more heavy duty, boy. This one is SP. Fuck. Oh man, if it ain't one fucking thing, it's another one. So, of course I'm pissed off. They fucking sent me the wrong one, which is a 450, and it should have been a 550. So I just called them. Had them overnight me one. I just got this side off, and yeah, man, this shit just got that one off. So I'm about to install this one, bust that one down, and but I gotta see if I can find these rubber pieces. I gotta see if I can find me some of these rubber pieces. I could have swore I had some, but fuck, ain't no telling where they are now. I had some red ones. Yeah, I probably didn't even keep them. But yeah, man, like, and this ain't even my fault now, man. So it's supposed to be overnighted tomorrow. I should get it tomorrow. He said at the latest Saturday. So I'll still be somewhat on track. I didn't really want to do this shit tomorrow. That's why I was doing it today. But at least I'll have one up and, you know, ready. And then of course I gotta get some damn anti-seize and fucking coat the fuck out of them. It's got some oil on it, but that ain't good enough. But yeah, man, like, and it wasn't nothing wrong with these springs. It wasn't nothing wrong with these springs, but they just won't hold the weight up in the front on the Chevelle. So of course they'll work for like G bodies and shit. So of course them things are gonna be for sale if anybody need them. But oh man, and of course I'll sell them cheap. They ain't gonna be the price of what I paid for these. I paid what, $200. I paid like $220 for them to have sent, but you couldn't really tell anyways because they both got the same part numbers on the box. So he said they probably just misboxed it wrong. So man, I tell you. But yeah, man, shit, I really can't even continue. I might just go ahead and just bust that other side down Of course, I got the top ball joint in already. The lower one don't even seem bad. Like, I don't know exactly how much play it's supposed to have in it, but it's got all that tension and stuff on it anyways, once all the other linkages and shit is up there. So I don't fucking know. But man, let me just go ahead and do what I can do on this side, bust that other side down. Oh yeah, and of course I did get the frame notch for the 6s. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to my boy Ryan. So he did do the frame notch for my 6s to get a full turn. So in case anybody wondering what it looked like, that's what it looked like when they frame notched the front for 6s. So I just gotta have it right. I mean, I fucking spent all that money on them fucking frame notching it and me doing the fucking metal work and welding and all that other shit for me to not be sitting right. So of course I gotta get the stance right, and we just gonna move and groove just like that. But I'll cut y'all back on once I get to a stopping point. Okay, YouTube, busting this down. I'm pretty much done with this side for right now because I gotta see if I can go and find some boots. And this side, I just bust down. What I got left on this, I put the upper ball joint on. First, I gotta try to find my rubber boots. I'm about to replace this ball joint and take the coilover out in the shop, and then I'll clean that coilover up like I did the one over there, and I gotta run to the auto parts store and get some anti-seize. But yeah, man, I'm busting it down, man, putting new shit in this motherfucker as far as ball joints. Everything else seemed to be fairly new, so I ain't really gonna fuck with none of that. But yeah, man, busting this damn thing down and making sure these ball joints and shit hold up on these motherfucking 26s. And I gotta my main objective is getting these coilovers to lift the front of the car up like I needed to, so my motherfucking wheels won't be rubbing. I'm gonna do one for right now, and I think I'm gonna do this side since I'm already over here. Once I get this coilover out, once I get back from the auto parts store with the anti-seize, I'm gonna anti-seize it up, and then I'll throw this side back up, and I'll be pretty much done with this side. I'm just trying to figure out where I should adjust this shit at before I put it up there, so that way I won't have to do too much adjustment. I might take it a little bit more than halfway as far as on the coilovers. Take it up a little more than halfway, so that way if I do gotta go up on the car, I can just go up on it with no problem, and it won't be too much. It won't be too far to the top till I get to the top, but I shouldn't max out the top to lift this car up, especially with the 550s. The 450s, they just about did it, but they didn't quite get there. So I'm just relying on this 550 and what Playboy Jeezy told me. We chopped it up for a little minute, and he told me that should be it. So we gonna roll with that, and we gonna roll with these punches. You always gonna have mishaps. You always gonna have fucking people sending you wrong parts. So I mean, that's just something you just gotta deal with. But as you can see, I cleaned that coil over up so that one look back brand new. Just gotta hit it with the anti-seize and I'll be pretty much good to go. Got the spring on order. I gotta send this one back tomorrow. And no, I gotta send this one back tomorrow. And I should be getting the right one tomorrow, or hopefully tomorrow, so I can put this shit back together, put my wheels back on. But that's what we're dealing with right now. But I'll cut y'all on once I get everything else situated. Okay, YouTube, so I'm back. So I went to the auto parts store, got that good anti-seize, which I'm about to drape up and drip out these coilovers on the threads. And then I got these pieces right here, what I needed, so I'll replace all of the bushings, and we should be good. So I'm about to go ahead and I'm gonna finish off the driver's side since I'm already over here. I already got the bottom ball joint in, top ball joint in. So all I gotta do is just hook back up the knuckles. Well, actually, anti-seize the coilover. Put the spring back on. Put the spring back down in there. Bolt that up, and then just put it up. And then this side will be complete. And then the only side I'll have left tomorrow, hopefully, that fucking spring come tomorrow instead of Saturday. And then I can go ahead and finish off the other side, and I'll be done and ready for Mike. So, yes, sir. Just stay tuned. I'll catch y'all back on once I get done. Okay, YouTube. Got this side done. This side is all done. New upper and lower ball joints. I put the new whatever you call them damn things. Spacers, whatever the hell they call them. But pretty much got the things in there. Got the spring in there sitting real nice, so we won't really see how the stance is until I get the other side complete. But that's pretty much where we're at right now. So we got one side all the way done. It's really not a hard process. I like the coil, installing the coilovers better than I do like regular springs, because it's just so much easier. It's 10 times easier. And the only thing I don't like about them is when you have to adjust the height, you gotta go in there with the tool. But I got like 2-3 different tools, so I'm not too worried about that. I just don't like doing it. But hopefully we get a nice little stance and it raises up here like I need it to, at least probably like maybe an inch away from the tire. So that's what we're shooting for. But yeah, pretty much got this side done, and we just gotta I got the coilover and everything set for the other side. We just waiting for Summit now. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on Summit Racing, but everything else is done. So I might conclude this video, or I might just wait till tomorrow just to finish it. And I probably 9 times out of 10 I'll probably just wait. But yeah, there we go for right now. Okay, YouTube, so I'm back. So Summit went ahead and set my spring, and now we have the right fucking spring. So now I can go ahead and put all this shit back together. So that's my task right now. Then I gotta wait for, but that's a different little subject, but yeah, trying to get this shit back together and put my wheels back on, check my stance, see if I gotta do some adjustments, and then we can go from there. So I'm pretty much having a hard time lining that shock up to the top of the AR and to the A-arm, but I'm gonna get it. Just gotta readjust a couple things, but I'm gonna get it. I'll cut y'all back on once I get it in there. Okay, YouTube, finally got that shock up there and put it all back together. Got everything back together, and now it's time to throw my wheels back on and see where my stance is, to see if I'm gonna have to lift it some more, which I think I am gonna have to lift it some more, because I only really lifted them halfway. But I'm mean, you just never know. It's a more sturdier spring, so we won't know until I get the wheels back on. But about to throw the wheels back on real quick, and we'll see what it do. To go. Look at that. Still got a long ways to go, my boy. This is the part I don't really like because I had a coilovers. The bitch too. I just hate adjusting these coilovers, but it's got to be done. So I damn near got to take them back up to the top, at least maybe an inch from the way top. So we ain't got the stance we want yet, but this thing definitely gotta go up in the air. But I'll save this shit for later. And fuck. At least we got everything on there. Hopefully these springs will do the trick. Cause it surely don't look like it right now, but I'll get to it. Shit. But yeah, other than that, that's where we at. And boom, YouTube, that's where we at now. I done lifted them up, as you can see. Look like I got minute space. But yeah, they clear now. So, shout out to Playboy Jeezy for helping me out. Good. Yeah. So, yes, sir. Stance is done. What I'm about to do now, because I've already put the shocks on, but that's in a whole other video. But yeah, man. Got the stance that I'm looking for. Super tucked in the back KC squat. And then we got it lifted up in the front, so we shouldn't do no rubbing. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Dedication and motivation, man. That's what pushes me. That's what pushes me, man. I got to have my shit right. I got to have my shit right now. But glad I got that over with. Springs and the rubber bushings and all that other good stuff. So all that stuff is good. You know what I'm saying? So oh yeah. This gonna conclude this video. And then we on to the next one. I'm at.